Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about Bitcoin, the fast crash that has just happened over the weekend. This is very interesting for all of us retail people. We definitely have seen this before, and we need to be prepared. If you are in the cryptocurrency space, you should know that these things will happen. The regulations are not very tight, and this kind of crashes are expected. Okay, so let's get to it. So before we get to it, I really appreciate if you give us that nice like, subscribe to our channel, give us some comments, and let's get to the charts again. I appreciate if you subscribe. We have a lot of free stuff, website, Telegram, and we send you some free signals as well. So before, we before any further ado, let's look into the chart and let's see what happened on Friday. So it was about Friday evening, and all of a sudden Bitcoin just crashed. So this is the red candle that we're talking about over here. Look at it over here. I'm circling over here in yellow. There is a huge correction over here. The market have already been going on the downside over here slightly, and then all of a sudden from 53,000 all the way to 42,000. That's about $10,000, $11,000 drop in a single day. Actually, it was not even a single day. It was a matter of 10 minutes that this crash. And look at the big recovery. He recovered from 42 to about 49,000 in a matter of 5 minutes. So what do you see from here? This is definitely manipulation. The big players are in this space and they are taking advantage of retail investors. So make sure that if you are in the cryptocurrency space, you know that these things will happen. This has happened in the past. This definitely has been the biggest one I've seen so far. But just this year alone, we have had 3 fast crashes. And this is no surprises. Every 3 or 4 months, we see this. So what does it mean for you and I that are retail investors that are trying to make some money? Well, the most important thing here is we released this video over here about best crypto exit strategy. You need to know what you're doing in the crypto space. What is your strategy? You need to have an entry and an exit strategy. What does that mean is that are you in the long term? Are you in the short term? Are you just doing a swing trading? So you need to know that. If you do not know, watch this video and then identify where do you fit into this position and make sure you have an exit strategy. So the strategy I use is the third option on that video, which is a diversify. I have some for long term and I have some for swing trade. I see some patterns, I enter and I exit, and then I leave, right? Just because of this volatility in the market. So what was happening with Bitcoin? Let's take a look at here. Using this rising channel over here, you can see that this yellow or this white lines over here was a uptrend and a support line that basically on Friday it just broke through it. Wow. So now are we in the bear market? If Bitcoin has any power to recover? Well, if we look in the past over here, Bitcoin has had massive crashes before, but it did take probably 3 months for it to play out. So you can see here, like I was in a little downtrend, and there was a massive correction over here, and then it took quite a long time for it to recover to the upside. So pretty much we can expect to see this at the same time. We need to see, a lot of people have gotten hurt. So that means that a fast recovery is likely not to happen anytime soon. We will need some consolidation, some confidence that this market is on the rise. Now, there are some possibility on some other coins out there, but before we get to these other coins, which is very good, let's talk about, did we see this coming? Were there any signs? Well, there was a big sign over here that I wanted to talk to you guys about. So let's talk about here this very interesting article that I ran into. So this was just the December here, guys. Take a look at it. So this is the number of Bitcoins that have gone into the exchange. So the inflow to the exchange. So look at this. This was just a huge spike on the upside. People had digital wallets. They pretty much send it to the exchange, Binance, Crack, and Coinbase. Why did they send this to the exchange? Well, they wanted to pull their money out. So, and it could be that they were planning this big dump, that they dump it, and then in a matter of seconds, minutes, the market is recovering. What other thing has happened over there? Well, if you take a look at some of these other coins, you can see that there are some traces of things of manipulation happening. Look at here. This is Dogecoin. Look at this huge spike over here on volume, a huge buying opportunity over here, and then a dump. This is Dogecoin. There was another one that I saw here, Atom. Look at it. A lot of them had the exact same thing, a huge spike. Look at it over here, a huge spike, thinking that the price is going to go to the upside, and then boom. So there are some signs on these coins that things were looking like the big players were doing some manipulation. And as you can see, unfortunately, us, the small retailers, if we're not prepared, we will lose quite a bit of money. So the only thing I have to tell you is the way I act, you act the way you want. And the way I do it is I invest money that I can sleep at night. If you cannot sleep at night and you have to look at the chart to see if you're losing too much, that means you are over invested and you're over leveraged, and that is not good. So invest what you can afford to lose and what you can sleep at night, okay? All right, so enough with that. Let's take a look at some other ones who still have some potential over here, right? So Matic, even after a huge spike over here on Friday, it's still looking very strong. So I still hold quite a bit of a Matic. This is Polygon Matic, a huge red candle here. But if you take a look at these two candles over here, you have 2 days of very good consolidation and it's still on the upside. Okay, so this is Atom, Polygon Matic. Another one that is supposed to flip Bitcoin is Ethereum. Ethereum has a humongous ecosystem. It has established itself, and we can see here that is on the upside rise, or there is this channel going to the upside, and there is a very strong support line right here where price is holding. So probably a great possibility to buy over here. Put our stop right around 38K is a nice stop for Ethereum, and then you can probably have a exit strategy over here on Ethereum, probably going around $53,000, or at the very high over here, which is about $49,000. So I would place it 49 to 53,000 is a very good strategy for Ethereum as this channel holds. So I like Ethereum. I'm holding Ethereum myself, and Ethereum is showing a very strong patterns and technical analysis. Okay, so this is it for you guys. Another one that I can talk about too is ADA. ADA just very, very interesting. He was holding this channel over here. We have in our website over here. That is ppatrading.com. We talk about different patterns that we have. And if you go into the blog, you see the chart patterns cheat sheet, and you're basically using a falling wedge, right? So if you guys take a look at over here, there's a falling wedge, 73%. This is how you would trade it. I actually have been buying ADA myself on every time he held the lows over here or the bottom of the channel. So I added it in. So if you bought at peak prices, that is not a very good strategy. You want to buy in small increments on the way down. And as you can see here, he hit about $1.15, but very few people were able to buy at the very low. But if you're accumulating for the long term, anywhere between $1 and $1.40 is a very good purchase because there is a huge consolidation right on this area over here. So there is very likely that Cardano, ADA is going to hold around this area before the next move to the upside. There is very good investments, and there's a very good announcements on Cardano coming up on the next month or two. So Sunday Swap is one of their swap that is supposed to come on very soon. So Cardano overall is a good hold for the long term. And again, I really appreciate if you like this video, give us a nice thumbs up. And again, I hope to see you on the next video. Thank you, and until next time.